Welcome back, Shoshones. It's Chief Soaring Eagle Superbman here, and it's time for us to continue our civilization. We're at the year 840 AD, turn 152, and things are actually going pretty quietly right now. We've only come into contact with two other civilizations still, the Portuguese and the Brazilians, and only 4 city-states. Seems like the world map right now is full of continents and islands, so there's still a lot of exploring to do, but we got caravels coming in 14 turns, and that will also allow us to move our settlers through the ocean tiles to try and settle on this continent and this continent, okay? In the meantime, though, we're using this Shoshone bowman to try and take out all the barbarians on this continent, so he's still working away. Down here, we're still spreading our religion. The Brazilians, they are angry with us, but they got a great prophet themselves. They're going to start spreading it around, but we already got another great prophet on the way to re-spread them, and then that's the last time I'm going to spread religion in the Brazilians' territory, because we're going to be making a lot more, okay? And we should have it where we have more pressure than they have pressure once we spread it one more time, okay? And yeah, we're still just going forward here. We got a great engineer we're going to save up for, a great wonder, and other than that, no, we're pretty good. So we're just going to go next turn here and keep her going. Okay, and it's kind of early to do this, but might as well just get it done. I got to blow my nose, so hang on. Alright, that's much better. Okay, so still processing the turns to the city-states. These turns are taking a while. Oh, that's why. These guys, are they getting attacked up here? Yeah, I think he got attacked, I think. Or no, he just got healed up. No, he's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use this guy to attack these two guys. I'm just going to leave him there. I wanted to get to full health again so we can take out this guy, okay? Mozambique wants truffles. Yeah. Alright, so social policy. Exploration would be pretty good. Yes, exploration, because I want to get the 3+ production in all coastal cities. Okay, and then all the exploration. Yeah, that would be good. Just looking around. Eventually, we're going to go after aesthetics, don't worry. But for right now, I'd like that 3+ production, because once we get these cities up here, that production will really help in the beginning stages and building stuff. And also, Eagle Island now will get that increase in production, and also Mozambique. Not that it needed it, but Eagle Island, that's a big one for it, okay? Unit needs orders, so spread the religion the last time here, great prophet. So we spread our religion to Sidian, Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, and Salvador. But you can see how Salvador and Rio de Janeiro, they've been morphed back. But that's okay. That's good, because they're using their great prophet on their own cities instead of sending that great prophet to our cities trying to sway us to join their religion. That's not going to happen. All right, so continue to build that road there, worker. Yep, we're good. Yep, next turn. Let me just keep an eye on this guy up here. I got to make sure that this guy survives here. I don't think that they're going to attack with those two. I wish that they would move out of the way so I can move up. They're like guarding me in here. I don't want to attack them until I take out the barbarian encampment. They're just going to spawn a new one. Yeah. Alright, well, whatever. Anything happening down here? New. Processing the turns to the city-states. Sidian desires the Angkor Wat. I'm not using my great engineer or time to build the Angkor Wat. We don't need that. Worker, alright, keep going. Build another road. Just connect to that system right there. And we'll get some more mines going. So, okay, so we got the lighthouse done in Eagle Island. Now, you guys were saying, I was reading your comments, you guys were saying get a library and a university done in Eagle Island before you get the new cities up here, so you can build the Oxford University in Mozambique for science. That's not a bad idea, and we really don't need anything else in Eagle Island right now. We're fine for happiness, so we don't need a Coliseum. Granary we don't need, because this is a food city anyways. The mint would be good because we got 2 gold resources, and the workshop would be good. But for the meantime, let's just work on the library, and then I can quickly purchase a university in Eagle Island, because we're making so much gold now. And then we can work on the Oxford University in Mozambique. And right now for Mozambique, what I want to do is I just want to finish up all these regular buildings, okay? So like the market and stuff like that. But because, yeah, I go back to Mozambique and I will refocus back on food. Unemployed citizen. Yeah, I don't know why that was there. There you go. Very nice. So grow in 4 turns, grow in 13 turns. Continue to grow. Yeah, I want that city to grow. We have plenty of happiness now, so with that Notre Dame, we don't have to worry about happiness for our next 2 cities because, I mean, we still have coliseums that we can build. We still have the luxury resources that these 2 cities will give us, the +4 here, the +4 for here, the coliseums, right? The coliseums that we have to build still in these cities. All right, so yeah, we're on top of the happiness. We're on top of it for sure. So this guy's back up. I think I'm going to put him in the water and land him here so I can get over there. Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, because they're not going to spawn any more units until these guys die off. There you go. So I'm going to put him in the water, attack the other guys. So worker. All right, so we finished everything over here with these workers now. So this worker, there's nothing else we can get done. We're not going to get that tile unless it automatically moves. So, you know what, worker? You're going to stay over here with these settlers. Because once those settlers start to move up, you're going to move up with them, okay? Road. Get that road done. There you go. Very nice. So next turn, we're getting that astronomy done. Don't worry. It's getting done. Get that, what's it called? That library done over there. I think we got the university done in Mosenconny. If not, I'll start working on it right now. I'm going to land you. I want to land you right there so you can move in 1 turn. Not here, because then they could still block you. I want to land him so he's right beside, so he's adjacent with the with that. I know they're going to be able to attack him, but he's a composite bowman. He'll be able to handle it. So I'll move up there. There you go. Brussels is in all of you. That's good. All right, connect that road. So now we can move our. If we're moving people up to the continents up here, we can use these road systems to get to the bay here or the bay up here real quickly, okay? That's a lot easier now. So we got the market done in Mosenconny. Let's get the harbor done because we want to get trade routes to these up here eventually. So let's get some harbors done down here. So harbor for Mosenconny now. And we can still just focus on food. Yeah, that's fine. Next turn. All right, the Great Prophet's moving up. You can see how what's the pressure like? So the pressure, yeah, because he's got 2 cities now following, the pressure is still, it's getting back up there, but technically we still have the advantage. Now she wants a research agreement. I'm going to refuse the research agreement right now. It's too early in the game for me to be spending 250 gold. Okay, I want to save that gold. Remember, once we get these 2 cities, I'm going to be putting a lot of gold into those 2 cities so they can grow a lot quicker, okay? So, if we want to expand our borders, we can't just be, spending money everywhere. We gotta be responsible about how we spend our funds. So there you go. He's going to take out that guy, hopefully, in a few turns. Okay, yep. Eagle Island is good. The harbor's going to get done in Mosenconny now. Brussels is still our ally. Can you not get up there? Oh, too many people are in the way. Hang on. There you go. Now you come in there. There you go. Now you switched around. Perfect. Okay, next turn. So just spread them one more time with this Great Prophet. Yeah, he's spread it to Sao Paulo as well now. So the pressure should be more for them. Yeah, they got 42 pressure for Catholicism and only 30 pressure for Superbism. So one more spread because they're not making as much faith as we are. So it's going to take a while for them to get the next Great Prophet. And in the meantime, we'll make enough gold from our religion from having all the followers in these 3 cities. Okay, and Kathmandu hopefully should switch eventually as well. So get the last road going right there. Okay, composite bowman, good. So see what I mean? He's not getting attacked by these 2 guys. So now I can just work on this guy. There you go. Oof. Very nice. Alright, so Mosenconny got the harbor done. Nice. The national epic might not be a bad idea, but walls, no, I don't need walls. Amphitheater, culture would be nice. Caravansary, no, Coliseum would be nice, just for happiness to have it done. Let's get that national epic done now, because once we start focusing on culture, that national epic would be good to have. So you're gonna move up. Yeah, just move up there. There, keep moving up the coast. It's a lot easier. There you go. Fortify. Yeah. And then after this, I can get the university quickly purchased in Eagle Island. Then I can work on the Oxford University in Mosenconny, just for you guys, all right? And I'll try to... You know what? If we get astronomy done, that should set up the next technology to be a pretty good one, because I'm gonna get a free one with Oxford University, so I got to make sure that it's a good one to spend it on. Basically, I don't want to just spend it on like bronze working or something. All right, so the worker, I think we got that road done now. Yep. All right, so we got the road done from here to here. Very nice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I can get going on some of these farms now. You're gonna get going on that. Yeah, there you go. Get that road going. All right, you can get going on some farms now. Why not? There you go. Build some farms. We got everything else done. Unit needs orders. Composite bowman. Again, just work on this guy right here. There you go. Very nice. Great profit. All right, you're gonna move up. You're gonna land right here, just like you did before. Okay. Very nice. What are our relations with Brussels? 108, so we're going to be friends with Brussels for a while still. We're still in the middle of our golden age, and look at that, we can get another a trade route, okay? So we can get another trade route. So I definitely want to get a trade route from Mozambique, maybe going up to Salvador or Sao Paulo, so we can get another trade route with Brazil to give a little bit more pressure, okay? Parthenon has been founded. All right, desert folklore. One plus faith from desert tiles. You know what? That could be the Portuguese. They might have just gone after... no, they didn't. Never mind, because, you know, all their desert, so I thought they would want that one. No, we're okay. Good. Does it tell you who got that? Like, if I found her Parthenon? No, it doesn't. All right, so still Buddhism owns out 1 city. Catholicism's back up to 3, so we're going to have to get on top of that. So you attack this guy. So now the only problem is if they spawn another bad guy. Oh, no, never mind. It's going to take another turn anyways. Okay, so the library got completed in Eagle Island, so now I want to get going on that workshop, but in the meantime, I will purchase the university, which is a steep price, 660, but it's worth it. So I got that done, and now Mozambique, I can work on the Oxford University after the National Epic, okay? And also what I want to do is, Mozambique, can I get this from here? Might as well, it'll help our money out. Yep, I'm going to spend some money on a cargo ship as well. Ooh, should I do that? No, you know what? Mozambique, he can build his own cargo ship. I don't want to spend that much money again. Let's save up our money. We only have a golden age for another 7 turns. So yeah, that was a big spending purchase right there for a university. So let's not go crazy with it just yet. I could use some fishing boats though for this fish resource, this fish resource. Yeah, I could do that. Well, we'll get the workshop done in Eagle Island. It definitely needs a workshop in Eagle Island. Any production buildings we need for the for Eagle Island. Okay, I mean it's pretty good. Oh, we could use a stable as well for Eagle Island. That's what we could really use. Yeah, I could use a stable for Eagle Island. All right, so promotion time. Good. So what's this? This is on the plains. I'm gonna give you the open terrain. I don't need the quick heal. There you go. So hit that up. Now if they spawn another guy in the encampment next turn, that's gonna suck. But we can take him out as well. So establish the trade route. Go up to Rio de Janeiro. There you go. Don't worry, that was just an old one. So you on top of there. Oh look, there's their other great prophet. So they only spread it to 3. They didn't decide to send it back up there. So they may be sending that great prophet now down to our cities. But because what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread it here, then he's going to spread it again, then I'm going to spread it again, then here, and then here. So I'm only going to get this guy to spread it to 3 cities because of their great prophet. But that's okay. We still have the advantage there. So Mozambique now, you're going to go after the Oxford University. If I focus on production, no, I can just go on food. That's okay. All right. So let's keep an eye on these barbarians up here. Let's see if they spawn another one. It's going to suck if they do, but because by this time they could spawn in like a good unit, like a pikeman or a sword or something like that. Spy's been recruited. Perfect. So we can put the spy in Mozambique, stop other civs from stealing our technology. We don't need any of that stuff going on here. All right. And we're going to be able to send our settlers up eventually as well. Good. They didn't spawn another one. Perfect. So now what I do is I take this guy and boof, Bob's your uncle. So I have cleared out all the barbarians from this continent, and now I can finish off these warrior units, okay? There you go. Very nice. So we're safe up there now. So you're going to go to Mozambique to protect us from any other spies trying to steal. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so we completed the road to there. Very nice. So now get working on some farms. That's all we need you guys for now. Alright, so they're a great prophet. I don't know where he went, but I guarantee you he's going to come back here now. There you go. So we spread superbism once again in Rio de Janeiro, and it's back up to 12 followers, okay? Very nice. Yeah, we're getting that done. Astronomy is going to get done in one turn. Make sure all of these guys are within my borders so that they can move up the next turn. Yes, they are. You know what I should do? You know what? You are not needed for this. You're not needed for a farm. I'll send you up there. We only need one worker down here in Mosenkani now. We got the roads done. We got the iron resource. Yeah, we got the iron resource that we needed. All the other tiles now are just farms or tiles that we can't actually work anyways, okay? So I'm going to send these workers, one for this continent and one for that continent, okay? So next turn, and we'll get astronomy done, and these guys will be able to move up a lot faster. Faster embarked movement as well, so we can move across the ocean, and I think they can move like 3 or 4 tiles now. So that's real good. So let's see. See their great prophet? He was on their way down. I think the great prophet was on his way either to Portugal. He was on his way down through this way, so it could have been the Portuguese or my city. But now he has to go back and what is it? I don't know. I don't even know what the word. I got the word right on the tip of my tongue. Converge? No, not converge. Oh, whatever. He's got to go back there and, what's it called? Spread his religion once again. But I'm going to go to the Salvador, spread it, and he should be dead after he spreads it to that last city. Or expend it, anyways. There we go. Convert. That was the word I was looking for. Converge. Convert his city once again. Alright, so now, since we already have them in our borders, there you go. They can move up. And, look at this, they can move across the, the ocean, okay? So, there you go. There is our navy. Our, what's it called? Our, expansive navy going up there to expand our empire, okay? So you can't get into the water, of course. So you know what? You just come up here then. This is faster. This is why I got the road, so I can jump into these waters and get the quick, head start, I guess you could say. So we finished astronomy. So look at that. When we get the Oxford University done, I can go after navigation, which will be perfect, okay? So we'll pick up navigation with the Oxford University. So not only will we be able to expand, but we can already get the ships that we need to protect our empire. And that's what we really need. We need like a composite bowman in every city and then a real strong navy, okay? So as soon as we get those, I want privateers and frigates being built. It's around that time now that we need to start focusing on protecting ourselves, because now we can reach the ocean, and we got to assume that other civs are going to be reaching the ocean very soon as well, okay? But now that we're this far, I think we got to start focusing back on the cultural victory that we were talking about, that we wanted to go after. So the Globe Theater would be nice, all right? Yeah, the World Congress. But also the acoustics would be better. The Sistine Chapel would be very nice to get. So we want to go after printing press and acoustics, okay? But I'm going to use the Oxford University on navigation because we need that military now, okay? And then I can use the Great Engineer for either the Sistine Chapel or the Globe Theater or one of those things, okay? So it's all coming together here, boys. It's all coming together. So next turn, let's get this Oxford University done. Let's see. The Angkor Wat's been built in a land far away. That's okay. That was a wonder that we were willing to give up. All right. There you go. Yep. I think I want to build some caravels, but I think I want to get that last trade route going. Gold is very important. If we can own gold, if we can always have the most gold, always be making the most gold, we'll give ourselves a huge advantage in this game. So you see what I mean? See how, what's it called, Rio de Janeiro has been put back to Catholicism, so now they used their great prophet last time and spent him, but now I can just do this again. So I'm going to spread him to Salvador. There you go. Salvador has now 7 or 8 followers. 8 followers, very nice. You, sir, are going to get in the water. All right. Cargo ship, you are going to go to Sao Paulo. There you go. Angkor Wat's been built in a land far away. Yep. Oxford University. All right, so navigation. That's what we're going to spend it on. Boof. That's real big. That's a real big tech jump that we just made, okay? Now, we got the Oxford University done. Seaports would be real nice to get done in Mosenkani and all that stuff. But before we get any craziness done, let's just still work on our infrastructure. Cargo ships, and then 4 or 5 caravels to explore the world so we can open up our trade with the rest of the world and get more trade routes and all that good stuff, okay? So unit needs orders. You guys, you're moving up here now. We can move across the ocean. And they can, oh yeah, they can move 3 now. Good, so it took a turn to kick in, but now they can move 3 across, so they're going to be there even quicker. So now let's comb down this whole continent, because we may have had another barbarian encampment spawn, right? You never know. So let me, around here again, same thing. Alright, yeah, we're looking good. We are looking good. Okay, so next turn. Yeah, we're going to wrap this up now. We got pretty much everything taken care of. We get this last cargo ship done so that you guys can decide what we should start building on next in Mosenkani, okay? Yeah, this has been a good turn. We're still in first place, 647, well in first place as well. And you know that's only going to go up now as we increase our land. We're making so much gold. We're making so much faith. We're going to be making a lot of science. Tourism is way down there right now, but it's going to get up there, okay? Once we get our infrastructure, it's going to be going way up there. And look at that. We got another great artist right now, so we can create a great piece of work. Alright, so there you go. Our tourism went up slightly, a little bit more. Culture. Yeah, where did that get? We got another... Oh, you know what we can do right now? Yeah, we can try to figure out the theming bonus here. So... you got to figure out, okay, so to work the Oxford University, to get the bonus, to maximize your bonus, make sure the great work slots are filled with writings from different eras and from civilizations other than the city owner. So these two are both Shoshone artists, so I can't fill up that one. This one, to maximize your bonus, make sure the great work slots are filled with writings from different eras and different civilizations. So... that one I can use a Shoshone. So I got a Shoshone Renaissance and a Shoshone Medieval. So what I can do is, I can go here. We got a, what's it called? A medieval Brazilian artist, or writer, yeah. And a medieval Portuguese writer. So what I can do is, since I want to hold on to my Renaissance, because I want... stuff from different cultures and, different civilizations and different, eras. I want to hold on to my Renaissance, but trade away my medieval for their medieval, okay? Because then we'd have different eras and different civilizations. So, I'm going to go after the Portuguese medieval writer, okay? And I'm going to trade my medieval writer right there, okay? So, swap, there you go. Now, we're getting that +2 bonus because we have a Portuguese medieval writer and a Shoshone Renaissance writer. And that gives you the theming bonus, okay? So there you go. So now our tourism is at 8. Slightly, it's only a little bit, but that's how you guys can see. We're going to slowly but surely work on that. Getting all the artist slots that we need, getting all the writers and musicians and all that. We will start working on the cultural victory, don't worry. Alright, now I'm going to spread this religion to Rio de Janeiro once again. Alright, so Rio is now pressure 37, no pressure from their religion. We got 8 followers there, 11 followers there. This one's going to jack up. This one is still our religion. This one has, no, we're not feeling any pressure just yet. That's okay. Okay, there you go. Unit needs orders. You guys move on up. Move on up. Move on up. Alright, you can see our expansive navy on its way. It's saying us put a city right there and there. You guys move down here. Alright, so this continent is pretty much free of barbarians. And you can come over here. You got to meet up with these guys down here just to be certain. Okay, so you go right there. And yes, we'll do one more turn just so we can get this cargo ship done. Okay? One more turn. Want to get that great rider out of the way. And I want to get a stable done in Eagle Island. So after the workshop, we'll get stable going. So you got those two better production tiles, and you have the workshop. And we should also get a work boat to work these. That might give you another production tile as well. So Eagle Island can be a good production city, man, if you give it the right building. So you treat it the right way. So we got another cargo ship. I will send him to Lisbon. Yep, might as well send him to Lisbon. There you go. Very nice. Portugal. Oh, look at that. Portugal is now the ally of Tyre. I want to be the ally of Tyre because of what's it called? They're a mercantile, but we already have enough happiness right now, so we don't need to go crazy just yet. Okay. We got the cargo ship done in Mosenkani, so I will put it to you guys. What should we start working on next? Remember what I said about the frigates and privateers? I want them, but I also want a few caravels to just put them on auto explore and explore the rest of the world. The frigates and privateers, I'm not putting on explore. I'm putting them beside Eagle Island and beside up here. Mosenkani is defended naturally, but Eagle Island, you need a navy to protect it, especially against the Brazilians. And up here, I mean, I can't have people declare war on us and then for me to sail my navy navy up there. I need to have a navy ready to go on this island and this island. Probably a navy right here in this harbor. You could protect both islands then, okay? And also sail them down here if you need to. So we got to figure out our navy. And also, there's still a few more buildings. I think we should build a seaport as well, okay? And there's no wonders just yet. And also, we still have our great engineer. So, you guys can help me out here. There's our technology tree as well, what we need going forward, okay? We need all that stuff. Okay, you guys can pause it and just check it out. We are first in the world, and to end it off, demographics, there you go. Alright, Shoshones, Chief Soaring Eagle Superbman is going to leave it right there. Again, he needs your help, but things are going very well for us. We're about to found our next 2 cities, and we need names for those next 2 cities. So, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.